Fellas, everybody calm down. Yes, Bills-Chiefs is, in fact, our total access game of the week, and here is why. Easy choice. Two of the best young QBs in the game, a rematch of the 2020 AFC Championship game, and potentially a major shift in the AFC landscape. Here for it, D. Hall, Patrick Mahomes, enemy number one right now for the Bills defense that's been smothering their opponents.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He has to be public enemy number one because this offense will go as Patrick Mahomes goes. He just makes so many plays. He's so elusive. I mean, just the way he can throw the ball from any different arm angle, he extends drives. There's no throw on the football field that Patrick Mahomes can't make. And then with the creativity of Andy Reid and calling these plays, you best believe you have to stop him and you have to get pressure on him and make him move his feet in the pocket. You can't let him be comfortable.
Yeah, look, this game is, there's going to be no surprises here. Sean McDermott has been with Andy Reid from all the way back to their time in Philly together. So it's going to be about execution. And I tell you, when things kind of break down around him, Mahomes has been so great at that, except for the Super Bowl. And I think when you look at what Buffalo did this offseason with the draft, their first-round pick and their second-round pick both went to pass rushers, Greg Rousseau and Boogie Basham, and they said, we have to find a way to stop Mahomes. We have to find a way to beat the Chiefs. If we ever want to bring back the Lombardi Trophy to Orchard Park, that's what we have to do. And when you look at them defensively, they're built for that. A lot of their talent and everything they've invested is up front, and it's to get after Patrick Mahomes for this exact moment and this exact game.
Okay, and Kimmy is here exactly to make us better because we want to know the numbers. Kimmy, give us your game projection for Patrick Mahomes.
All right, so starting about Patrick Mahomes, everyone's very worried, especially in terms of fantasy football, against this Bills defense, right? They're very efficient in stopping the quarterback. The only problem is it's Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
So I have no worry about it. I have him pegged for just around 22 fantasy points. That's actually 1 point lower than the fantasy point total he put up when he played them twice last season. He just came off of a game where he had 5 touchdowns, right? Only Patrick Mahomes can do that. He's also the only quarterback in the NFL to have 3 passing touchdowns in every single game this season. They're going to look to stop him, but it's Patrick Mahomes, so I wouldn't temper your expectations.
I mean, I know this has been an interesting, very weird, uncharacteristic start for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, but if any team can get back on track, it's these guys. Not an easy challenge, though, this week, Kimmy, or Sean, for that matter, because the Chiefs' defense biggest challenge, probably Josh Allen, I would say.
Yeah, no doubt they've got to find a way to eliminate the big plays. And really, the key for Steve Spagnuolo, their defensive coordinator, is who's going to be your spy rusher, right? You've got to have somebody that when Josh Allen breaks the pocket, you've got to have somebody that's accounting for him. You can't let him create havoc with his legs, buy more time. That just puts stress on your secondary. So I think for Josh Allen, he's looking to do exactly what you're seeing right now, buy time with his legs as he's rolling around and create some of those plays, some of that magic. But I tell you, the Devin Singletary, the way that he has risen to the occasion and come up with some of these big run plays, I think Josh Allen's feeling like, hey, I've got some people and some horses that are helping me out. I don't have to do it all by myself.
Yeah, Sean, and when you watch these two teams, right, I think the biggest difference is when you watch the two defenses play. You watch that Bills defense and you say, okay, they're going to be in for a fight. But then you watch Kansas City and it's just too many explosive plays, too much yardage given up. And Patrick Mahomes then has to play hero ball. And that's what you don't want. That's when you're playing into the hands of that loaded Buffalo defense. As you mentioned, they got playmakers on every level. You mentioned the D-line, but Milano, Edmonds at the linebacker position, all of those pieces in the secondary. This is why Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott put this football team together. This group of guys, just like you said, it's to go against Kansas City, and I can't wait to watch this preview because we will see this matchup again later on down the road.
Oh, I have no doubt. And we can't mention Josh Allen and this Bills team without talking a little Stefon Diggs.
Yep.
What's your projection for him in this game?
Projection for Stefon Diggs, right around 24 fantasy points. That would be his highest point total of the season. I hate to say this since I'm from Kansas City and a Chiefs fan. Our defense is allowing the second most points to opposing offenses, so I think they can exploit that matchup. Once Stefon Diggs and Josh Allen get going, they cannot be stopped. So 24 points for Stefon Diggs.
Yeah, I'm immediately going to check my opponent this week in fantasy because if they got Stefon Diggs or Josh Allen, I'm going to be in trouble, y'all. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it through. All right. Thanks, Kimmy.